Good morning, one good morning, or welcome to the stream. Sit down, relax, grab yourself something to drink. Welcome back to yet another session of Yakuza 3 Remastered. So I do believe we are on the final chapter, but we were working on the murder case, weren't we? So let's get on to that. Yo, fam. There's a detective. Let's get baked first. Alright. Killer. One more. Nah, we're baked. Sup? Detective Maida of the Commercial Police. What a surprise! If it isn't the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan. You know who I am? Hey, you're famous in this town. So what does the fourth chairman want with me anyway? I want to ask you about the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. Oh, that shitstorm. Yeah, that was my case. Why'd you want to reopen that can of worms now? I'm trying to find out whether Yoichi Akaichi really committed that murder or not. What? Are you saying you think he was falsely charged? Not a chance in hell. No, why not? We aren't stupid, you know. The police don't arrest people without proof. We have plenty of evidence saying Akichi was the murderer. What kind of evidence? We had alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive. And that did it. You've got all the evidence. Could you tell me a little bit more about it? Sure, I guess. Well, don't just stand there. Have a seat. Let's see, what to ask. Ask about alibis. Tell me about the alibis. As part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akichi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. Guess we've got two choices. Either we find Yoshi and an alibi, or find a flaw in one of the others. We'll probably find a flaw. Let's see, what to ask. Ask about witness statements. Tell me about witness statements. Somebody witnessed Yoichi Akaichi fleeing the scene just after the crime. Somebody who? That who is important. I heard about that. The waiter. Masari Kinoshita. He gave a statement saying he saw Akichi. If it was me, I'll probably think Yoichi did it too. I wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Let's see, what should I ask him? Motive. Tell me about the motive. Yoichi Akichi had plenty of motive to kill the victim Oda. You mean because Oda was sleeping with Yoichi's girlfriend, Sawako Yusami? Bingo. And we didn't find anything else who might have had a reason to... we didn't find anyone else who might have had a reason to kill Oda. So they didn't find anybody else, huh? But what if someone else did have a reason to kill Oda? Let's see. Fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints. The deciding factor in Akeichi's case was his fingerprints. We took and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found on the murder weapon, but the only ones that matched were Akichi's. We concluded that the other prints came from cafe customers, and so were unrelated. That sounds like pretty conclusive evidence. Was Akichi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? The murder weapon was an ashtray, wasn't it? So there you go, solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it. Not enough to go on right now. Guess I'd better take a closer look into everything that was going on at the time. Do you know where the Cafe Elk staff from back then are doing nowadays? Sure, I can tell you that much, but I doubt you'll get anything new from them. You wrote the whereabouts of the people related to the case in your notebook. Guess my next step is to go visit the people involved. The florist might know something too. I should go talk to him. Alright, let's go visit the florist first. So there's the suspect. Okay, so there's her brother. There's the... Alright, so these are the guys I need to talk to. Currently employed in Macbowl. Current manager at Cafe Alps. Theatre Square. Okay. I've seen this guy before, I think. Alright, so should we interview them first, or should we visit the florist? Let's go visit the florist. I think the florist will have something that I can use. He'll be in purgatory, won't he? Nice suit, fam. Too bad it's gonna get all bloody. Okay, my booze just disappeared for some reason. Oh shit, okay, you're one of these guys. Well, he's almost out, fuck yeah. He's out. Hello, brothel district. Yo, florist, my man, you here?
You.
Hey, you. I hear you're looking into the Cafe Alps murder. Huh? How'd you hear about that? Don't underestimate my information network. I know everything that goes on in this town. Heh, I guess you do. So, do you know anything about the murder? I have the police reports in my database. What do you want to know? Ask about the murder weapon. Tell me about the murder weapon. The same type of ashtray we found all over Cafe Alps, but there was one significant difference between those and the murder weapon. Oh, yeah? What was that? The weaponized ashtray had a chipped edge. Do you know how that happened? The day of the murder, a customer knocked the ashtray off the table onto the floor, chipping it. Akichi noticed it while he was cleaning up at closing time and decided to bring it out of the dumpster to throw it away. That's when he passed by the locker room and saw his girlfriend cheating. So there's no doubt Akichi touched a murder weapon that day. Nope. Normally, the ashtray would have been washed and all fingerprints would have disappeared. But Akichi noticed that the particular ashtray had been chipped, so instead of washing it, he decided to throw it out. And by that twist of fate, anyone who touched it that day still had their prints all over it. So all the fingerprints of the murder weapon were made the day of the murder, huh? You got florist testimony. The police reports in my database. Oh, okay. Fingerprints. Tell me about the fingerprints on the ashtray. These are all the fingerprints taken from the ashtray. The prints outlined in red match Akichi's. This is apparently the evidence that led directly to his arrest. What about the other fingerprints? Well, one thing's for sure. None of them matched the prints of any of the other employees at Cafe Alps at the time. They're thought to be from customers who visited the cafe that day, probably 2 or 3 people. Then one of these sets of prints might be the real murderer. It's certainly possible. So the real murderer's prints could be on the ashtray, huh? You got ashtray fingerprints. You should be able to get more information from the people related to the case. If you haven't talked to all of them yet, you'd better do that. Thanks. You've been a big help. I owe you one. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, so now let's go visit the employees. Alright, items. Okay, where are they? Okay, Usami is at kind of in the Mac Bowl. Here, Cafe Alps, Peter Square, Sega, and Nakamichi's Popo. Sure, Kanrai. Nothing there. Beam. Bantam. Shine. Yep, so there's one. Oh, the Mac Bowl. Okay, so that's where she is. That's where another one. Okay, so 1, 2. Where's the other guy? The Popo guy. Michi Street. Yeah. Oh, there. Okay, alright. We know where all four are. We know where all four are. Alright, let's go to Theatre Square first. We've got 2 there. Bastard. Hey Boom, how are ya? Fucking comfy souls again, dude. Most useless fucking item in the game. Okay, so the Club Sega should be here. You dropped the knife somewhere. So when fuck off, Boom. So Club Sega should be here. There it is. Hang on a second. Alright. Okay, where are you? There you are. You're Iwagawa, right? That's right. Who are you? I'm looking into the Cafe Alps murder from 6 years ago. Well, what? Let's see. What to ask? Alibi. They say you weren't at the cafe that day of the murder. Is that true? Yes. I spent the whole day at home. Alone? No. Some friends came over and we played video games. And these friends corroborate? Yep. Your alibi? That's right. So it wasn't me. Let's see. Ask about witness statements. Do you know anything about the man seen fleeing the scene? No, I didn't see anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything. Let's see. That's a little suspicious. Ask about the motive. Can you think of anybody who'd want to kill Oda? I don't know anything. Don't ask me. Ask about the fingerprints. Your prints weren't found on the murder weapon, were they? Next, you're going to start saying I wore gloves. Well, you're wrong. I wasn't anywhere near the cafe that day. Guess it stands to reason your prints wouldn't be on it. Let's see. Will his alibi change if I ask him again? Okay, yeah. Alright, so I probably need to find something to counteract him. Don't know anything about the murder, just leave me alone. Man, this guy's got a persecution complex. Let me know if you remember anything from around the time of the murder. Doesn't matter how small. I didn't do anything. Honest. You have to believe me. Everyone's saying I'm the murderer, aren't they? Aren't they? No. Nobody's saying anything about you. I don't believe you. Everyone hated me at the cafe. They used to harass me. Harassed you how? Somebody even stole my wallet, CDs, and uniform out of my locker on the day of the murder. Aren't you sure the police didn't pick them up as evidence? Absolutely sure. Someone was harassing me, I tell you. So somebody stole Iragawa's things, huh? I heard Endgame is Fat Orphan's fight. You got Iragawa's testimony. Alright. Now let's head to the bowling club. That's where the next suspect is. I think that's her. Yo! Are you Sawagata Uesami? Yes. What do you want? I'm looking into the murder that happened at the Cafe Elf 6 years ago. There's nothing left to say. Yushi Akashi might not have killed Oda. If we're gonna find out the truth, I need to hear your account of what happened that day. Let's see. What to ask? Alibi. You were there from Akichi when Akichi confronted Oda, weren't you? Yeah. I mean, I was the reason they fought, so of course I was there. What happened after that? Did you see Akichi kill Oda? I took off, so don't ask me. Took off? What do you mean? Do you have any idea what it feels like to have your significant other walk in on you when you're with someone else? Talk about awkward. And it would have been more awkward if other people started coming in to see what the fuss was all about, so I ran out the back door. Oh, they could have Okay, so she ran out. So does that mean he stayed inside? Oh, maybe no. Maybe he followed her. What did you do after you left the cafe? I went home. Yoichi followed me. Yeah, we spent the night arguing about breaking up. Of course, I never imagined he'd already killed Oda-san. So you're saying you didn't see Akichi kill Oda? That's right. And I told the police that too. So nobody actually saw Akichi kill Oda, huh? You got Yasami's testimony. Let's see. Witness. Tell me about the person seen fleeing the scene. I don't know anything about that. I left the cafe before Yoichi did, so I don't know how he left. Right. Okay. Movie. Motive. Any idea why somebody would why somebody would kill Oda? Are you trying to be funny? No, I mean besides your relationship with Oda. Did he do anything to make anybody else mad? I don't know. The police would have known if he had any loans out or anything like that, right? I wasn't particularly close to him, really. We just ended up hooking up that night. I see. Maybe Akichi really did kill Oda after seeing him with Usami. Let's see. Oh, I already did motive. Fingerprints. They didn't find your fingerprints on the murder weapon, right? Right. They only found Yoichi's. We constantly replace the customers' ashtrays with clean ones, but Yoichi must have been the only one to touch that one. I guess he was just unlucky. Yoichi took good care of the customers and replaced their ashtrays often. I think he must have noticed that one was chipped. Let's see. Alright, thank you. Are we through yet? I'm supposed to be working. Right. Sorry. Thanks for the help. Alright. Okay, so he ran out after her. And then he was still alive and she ran out. And then he went after her. I don't think he would have had time to kill the suspect, kill the victim. Alright, where's the next two? Whoops. I need to go down here. And where was... Oh, and Cafe Alps, right. Where is he? There you are. Are you Asai, former employee of Cafe Alps? Yeah, who are you? Zamakiru. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at Cafe Alps 6 years ago. Oh, that. So what do you want to know? Alibi. You were at the cafe at the time of the murder, weren't you? Yeah, I think I was closing the register. It was after we'd closed for the night. So you didn't go anywhere near the murder scene, the locker room? Of course not. I mean, why would I? I was still working, wasn't I? What? He's acting kind of funny. Let's see, what to ask. Statement. Do you know anything about the person seen running from the scene of the crime? No, I don't know anything. I only found out a murder had taken place when Kinoshita-san showed up looking as white as a sheet. I didn't see the murderer. Wait, who? Kinoshita. I see. Oh, but I did see Oda-san's body. I still can see it. Blah. So Asai went into the locker room after the murderer escaped, huh? Let's see. Motive. Do you know anybody with a motive to kill Oda? Well, you reap what you sow. I mean, it was bad enough he was always messing around at the workplace, but going after another employee's woman? Get a grip. Make it sound like he'd slept with other women at the cafe before. Yeah, I saw him hook up with another woman there once. Another woman? Got a name for her? Yeah, I think her last name was Saitoi. I guess she was dating Oda-san at the time of the murder. I don't see anybody named Saitoi listed among the people related to the case. She'd already quit the cafe by that time. I heard she still hung around Oda-san though. So Oda was dating somebody at the time. You got Asai's testimony. Fingerprints. Your fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Isn't that strange, seeing as you were one of the waiters? I just didn't like doing the ashtrays. I always left that to other people. So it's pretty natural that my fingerprints would be on it, I guess. I see. That's it. This job is pretty boring, so thanks for helping me kill some time. You can ask me more whenever you want. I see. By the way, do you remember Imagawa? Imagawa, sounds familiar. Your co-worker from Cafe Alps. Oh, Mr. Gloomy. Yeah, I remember him now. Imagawa says he had things stolen from his locker. You know anything about that, Asai? What? You think I had something to do with it? Yes. Yes. Look, I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to find out what you know. Well, I might have tried to make a quick buck or two off him. All I took was a wallet and some CDs I sold off later. Anything else? Huh? Like what? You didn't steal Urugawa's uniform? Uniform? How would I make any money off that? All I stole was his wallet and CDs, that's all. So that's all side talk, huh? Maybe the police really did take the uniform. You got side's testimony too. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to go back around and ask these guys a question. Ask these guys more questions. Now I need to head to Cafe Alps, which is this way. Okay, so the next suspect is the current manager. Oh, right, this is the Stardust. Okay. I had a long talk with everyone at the club. So what did you want to tell me? This whole second club thing with Yuya is really starting to wear me down. That doesn't sound like you. I know, but to be honest, I never thought Yuya would get so caught up in it. I've known him for about 7 years now. I've tried to teach him everything I could about the business even before Stardust was the #1 host club in town. I guess deep down, I always thought Yuya would stick by me, no matter what. So, when I saw him all wide-eyed about this second club business, it got me really upset. I guess that's why I blew up at him. Whether you agree with him or not, I'm sure Yuya's trying to do what he thinks is best. I hope you're right, but something tells me there's more to it than that. Anyway, thanks for listening. I feel a little better after getting that out of the way. Getting that out there. I can't exactly open up to the staff like this, you know. No problem. Is there ever anything you need? Just say the word. I might just take you up on that. Alright. Is that him? I don't think so. No, that might be him. You're Kinoshuchi-san, right? That's right. Who are you? Kazama Kiru. I want to ask you about the murder that happened at the cafe 6 years ago. Oh, that. Well, I don't know if I can tell you anything new, but go ahead. Alibi? Where were you and what were you doing when Oda was killed? I was here, in the customer area, cleaning up. I believe you can see me on the security camera tapes. I wasn't in the locker room when the murder took place. Huh. That's very specific. Statement. They say you saw Yoichi Akichi fleeing the scene on the night of the crime. Tell me more about that. Yes, I saw him. That night, Akichi-kun disappeared right in the middle of the cleanup. I waited a while, and when he still didn't come back, I went to check on him. That's when I saw him leaving through the back door of the cafe. Are you sure it was Akichi? Well, I only saw his back, but I'm sure it was him. If you didn't see his face, then how can you be sure it was Akichi? The man I saw leave through the back door was wearing our cafe waiter's uniform. Interesting. Aside from Oda-san, there were only 3 other male employees working that night. Akichi-sun, a guy called Asai-kun, and me. You can see Asai-kun spending the night closing the register on the security tapes. The only person I could have seen would have been Akichi-kun. I see. After that, I called the police and waited at the back door until they showed up. No one tried to enter or leave during that time. So Kinoshita didn't see the criminal's face. Okay, got a testimony. Motive. Did Oda have many enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really talk to him much outside of work. I see. Fingerprints. Were your fingerprints on the murder weapon? No, they weren't. I keep thinking that I had touched that Ashtray that day. I would have been blamed for the murder. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Thanks for your time. Are you a detective, Kiryu-san? Not exactly. Yeah. Why do you ask? No reason. I was just wondering why anyone would be looking into the case right now. I'm trying to help a friend out if Yoichi Akichi is innocent. Innocent? You think someone else could have been the murderer? It's possible. I see. I would feel terrible for Akichi-kun if he really was innocent at the time. I can't imagine what it's like to be in prison for a crime I didn't commit. Especially for 6 years. That'd be horrible. That's why we're trying to find out the truth. If you think of anything else, let me know. Okay, I will. Okay, let's talk to his sister. I've talked to everybody related to the case, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be easy to prove Yoichi Akichi's innocence. I should meet up with Yakuza at the Cafe Alps. Hi. Alright. So let me look at the statements again. Okay. Witnessed by Akichi to be cheating on Oda. Didn't see Akichi kill Oda. She didn't see it. Didn't see the face of the murderer. Occasionally had wallet, CDs, and uniforms stolen from locker. Currently employed, claiming to have witnessed Oda sleeping with a woman named Saitoi at the store multiple times. Has stolen CDs and wallet for Obaga's locker. Claims to have never stolen a uniform. Only seeing you here. What's up? I'm taking one of my clients out of the town. We were in the area, so I thought I'd drop in and see you. Taking your clients out on the town. Don't you mean you're going to one of those host clubs? My client just happens to like host clubs, really. It's just coincidence. Speaking of which, isn't your perfume a bit strong tonight? Oh, really? I didn't think so, but... Oh, look at the time. Okay, I've got to go. And who was that? That Yuko. Who was that woman talking to Kinoshita? That's Kinoshita-san's wife, Yoko-san. Kinoshita's wife. How did you know that? She actually used to work here. That's how I know her. Oh, she must be the woman that the guy might have slept with. She worked here? Is that so? That's right. She'd already quit by the time when the murder happened, though. And she wasn't on the security tapes at the dining area. So she definitely wasn't at the cafe that day. Let's see. Doesn't sound like Kinoshita's wife, Yuko, is involved in the case, but maybe I should look into her anyway. Right, let's talk. Tell me about the murder 6 years ago. I'd like to know. Let's see. Nothing new. There she is. Host clubs. Let me go to Stardust. She might be there. Where was I going? I was going Stardust. The fuck? That's Iji, the guy who was with Yuya. What could he be doing? Yeah, everything's going great. Huh? Oh, for sure. Yuya's a major dumbass. Uh-huh. I butted him up like a turkey, telling him he'd be the perfect owner of the other stupid shit. Yeah, that's going according to plan too. All the hosts of Stardust are pretty riled up. We ought to be able to take over soon. Right. I'll call again if anything happens. Oh, and President Koyaguki, get the champagne ready. What the? Did you hear all that? Hear what? That Yuya's a dumbass, or that your boss, Koyagoku, is up to something. Damn you! I can't let you fuck this up. There's way too much at stake. Should have thought twice before eavesdropping, cause I'm about to make you drop dead. Here we go. Really? A little knife? Do you have any idea who I am? Fuck up that pretty face of yours. Ugh, shit. Kazuki, it's me. Kiryu-san, what's going on? Get Yuya and bring him over to the alleyway behind Public Park 3 fast. I've got something to show you. Alright. I don't believe this shit. Didn't you say you were gonna stay out of it? All I said was the decision is theirs to make, not mine. Kiryu-san, what is it you wanted to show us? Iji? What the hell's going on here? He's been working with Koyogo to cause friction between you and the other hosts. I don't believe this. So that's why you joined Stardust? To mess everything up? I might as well tell you now. The whole thing about a second club, all bullshit. The idea was to get all the hosts in Stardust to turn on each other, so Koyogoku could start pulling them away to join his own network. Then we'd step in and put things in order to take over the club itself. But man, I didn't think it'd be so easy. It was like dealing with a bunch of idiots. I heard enough from you. Where's Goyokoku? At our Millennium Tower office. You'll know it when you get there. Kazuki-san! Damn it. Keeping Stardust trash-free is supposed to be my job. Kiryu-san, I got something to take care of first. Would you go after Kazuki-san for me? Gonna take out a little payback on Iji here. Can't say I blame you. Okay, leave Kazuki to me. Thanks. I'll make sure this little tapeworm gets what he deserves. Then I'll get right to Millennium Tower. What I deserve? What's that supposed to mean? Are you gonna hurt me again? Get ready, cause Yuya's punches sting. Maybe even worse than mine. Nice. Aha! Alright. Anyways, to Stardust. Alright, where's she at? Doesn't look like she's here. Never mind. It looks like Kishi's wife Yuko. Oh, Kiryu-san. What brings you here? Weren't you just in the back alley 2 seconds ago? Yeah, what can you tell me about that woman over there? Who? You mean Yuko-san? She's been a regular customer of ours for years. What do you want to know with her? She looks awfully rich for somebody so young. She manages a venture-funded startup. Her company got popular making products targeted at young women, and it's been growing pretty fast over the last 4 or 5 years. Is that so? Oh, Yuya. Who is that? I haven't seen him before.
Oh.
Is he a new host? Ah, Yugo-san. This is Kiryu-san. We owe a lot to this man here. And no, he's not a host. Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. This is my company, and by the way, if you ever need anything, just give me a call. Sure. You got Yugo's business card. Bye now. Tonight was fantastic. I just got her fingerprints. Be looking forward to see you again. I've collected all the information I can right now. I should go back and see Detective Maida. Alright. Stop following me, you bitch. He was... Banto, right. Oh, Bantam. Hey. Nope, I still don't see anything off about any of this. You have a minute? Oh, it's you. So, did you find proof that Akishi's innocent yet? Ha 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 ha. What was that, what was that you were looking at? Oh, this? This is the list of evidence we made during the investigation 6 years ago. You're taking such a hard look at this case, I thought I'd better take another glance myself. Can I see that? I guess, but you won't find anything wrong with any of it. I honestly can't figure out why you think Akishi is innocent. You got a list of evidence. Wait a minute. What's this? What's what? I finally got it. Was it really this simple all along? No mistake about it. Somebody framed Akishi. What? Are you serious? Yeah. I'll explain everything, but first I need you to round up everybody related to the case. But it'll turn out fine, you'll see. Okay, just don't blame me if it doesn't. I'll get everybody together at Cafe Alps. That ought to work, right? Yeah, that's fine. I've got all the evidence I need. It's time to reveal what really happened 6 years ago. What? Do I? Gain attention for managing the startup. What do I... What? What did the piece of... What did that thing say? Okay, head to Cafe Alps. Better get something to eat too, so let me stop by this area here. Milk! Let me get the last thing here. Alright, full health. Oh, let's get drunk while we're here, honestly. Alright, never mind. Alright. Well, I did as you asked, detective. I closed the cafe and kicked everyone out. Now, what's this all about? Kiryu-san and his friend here would like to talk to all of you. Have you here for one reason and one reason alone. I'm sure you all remember the murder that took place here 6 years ago. The victim was Kazoi Oda-san, the manager of this cafe at the time. One of the employees, Yushi Akichi-san, was arrested for his murder. But did Akichi-san really kill Oda-san? I'd like to ask each of you to think back on that day. Do any of you have any evidence, any truly conclusive evidence that Akichi-san was really the one who killed Oda-san? I've been struggling with this one question since the day of that murder. Could Akichi-san actually be innocent? But therefore, I could find out for sure. An article I wrote implicating Akichi-san as the murderer got published. But thanks to Kiryu-san here, we finally arrived at the truth of what happened 6 years ago. But if Akichi-san is innocent, that means someone else is guilty. Exactly. But what do you base all this on, Kiryu-san? I need to show them the proof of Yushi-san's innocence. What should I give him? The fuck? A list of evidence the cop sees at the crime scene. No, that doesn't prove anything. Some of his testimony is seen but failed to witness Akishi's murder of Oda. Maybe this one? Usumi-san was the one who saw Akichi and Oda fight the day of the murder, isn't that right? Yeah, but I left in the middle of it. In other words, she didn't actually see Akichi-san kill Oda-san. Exactly. And only Usami saw Oda and Akichi fighting. So we can't conclude Yuji Akichi killed Oda, which means the charges against him could be false. Huh. So, but that doesn't hold water. What do you mean? Akichi's prints were on the murder weapon used to kill Oda. That's solid evidence to prove Akichi did it. Is that all you have to say? Huh? What do you mean? This was your case. You also know that Akichi's fingerprints on the murder weapon alone weren't enough to convict him. I don't follow you. Spell it out for us, will ya? There's evidence I should show him. Fingerprints. This ashtray used as the murder weapon hadn't been washed before it was used to be thrown away. Akishi's prints weren't the only ones on it. That means you can't prove his guilt from the fingerprints alone. Detective, is that true? Yes, it's just as he says. So you admit it might not have been my brother. But that's still not enough to prove somebody else did it. Somebody witnessed Akichi fleeing the scene. That's another piece of solid evidence. Think about it. You'd think the person actively fleeing the scene of a crime is the culprit, wouldn't you? Why'd they run away if they didn't do anything? What do you really have to say about that? Kiryu-san, do you have any information to refute the witness statements? Yes, I do. Let's see. He was chasing after her. First off, let's do that one. Kinoshita, you saw Akichi fleeing the scene, right? Yes, I did. Are you sure? I'm not lying. I'm sure it was him. But you didn't see the face of the person fleeing the scene. You said that, right? Yeah. I only saw his back. So then it's possible you saw somebody else. Is that all you got? The police wouldn't have arrested Akichi on just any old vague evidence, you know. There was also something that proved the person Kinoshita saw was, in fact, Akichi. And what was that? The man Kinoshita-san leaving the scene of the crime was wearing a Cafe Alps waiter uniform. The only waiters employed by Cafe Alps at the time were Kinoshita-san, Asai-san, Iwagawa-san, and Akichi-san. I got that. The security shapes show Kinoshita-san and Asai-san out front at the time of the murder. We've also confirmed that Iwagawa-san was at home. Therefore, by the process of elimination, the only way Kinoshita-san could have seen was Akichi. Yu-san, is that true? No, it's absolutely possible that the person Kinoshita saw was not Akichi. I have a statement to prove it. Well then, why don't you share this statement with us? I have this statement, and that was... This one. Was actually another crime committed at the cafe the day of the murder 6 years ago. Another crime. That's the first I've heard of it. Iwagari's uniform disappeared from his locker in the Cafe Alps locker room on that day. Iwagari-kun's uniform? Yes, my uniform disappeared from my locker. Since you weren't present the day of the murder, when did you notice it was missing? The day after Oda's-san was murdered, I came to work, the police were investigating, so I couldn't go in. But once the police left, I looked into my locker and saw that my uniform was gone. Come on, the police probably took it as evidence. I'm sure there was plenty of stuff missing at the crime scene. You're wrong. Someone was definitely harassing me. Everyone teased me. Asai-kon, why don't you tell them you took my uniform? You took everything else. The uniform must have been you too. You're so whiny. Bully police. Whoever took it, it has nothing to do with Akichi or this case. No, Iwagari's uniform is the key to the case. Huh? What do you mean? I'll show you right now. I can show them 2 pieces of evidence that prove what happened to his uniform. Never took the uniform. And the other piece of evidence? Maybe this one? Look at the list of evidence I borrowed from you. There's no waiter's uniform on it. Ha! It sucks shit! Let's see. You're right. I don't see any waiter's uniform listed. In other words, the uniform disappeared before the police showed up. If the police didn't confiscate it, who could have taken it? It was Asai-kun, right? No, not Asai. He did steal things from you, true, but he wasn't doing it to harass you. He was just after some cash. Your wallet and CDs make sense, but your uniform wouldn't have been worth anything. Well, then who did it? Oh, you mean the murderer took it? Exactly. The criminal wanted to make it look like somebody else committed the crime. So they stole the waiter's uniform and changed into it. Then, as soon as somebody came by, they hid their face and ran out the back exit. Is that true? So you're saying the person who stole Iwagari's uniform and fled the scene is the real criminal? Yeah. And who might that be? The real criminal is... I think it might be Yuko. Yes, this is the only person it could have been.
Kiryu-san, それではその人物の名前を教えてください。6年前、小田さんを殺し、明智さんに罪をかぶせた事件の真犯人とは一体？
犯人はお前だ。木下優子、お前が小田を殺した真犯人だ。
Her? Are you serious? I can't believe it. Well, what? Yuko killed Oda-san? An interesting theory. But why would I kill Oda-san? I didn't have any reason to do anything like that. Yeah, Akishi's motive was Osama-san's relationship with Oda-san. Exactly how are Yuko-san and Oda-san connected? I need something to prove it. And Oda knew each other somehow. List of evidence. The summons of the scene were found to witness. Oda was dating someone at the time. Oda was dating somebody at the time of the murder. Somebody who used to work as a waitress at Cafe Alps. What? Is that true? Yeah. And her last name was Satoi. Satoi? That's Yuko's maiden name. I hear you worked at the cafe until just before the time of the murder. Ah! Yuko-san and Oda-san were dating? I didn't know that. Yuko-san, is that true? I don't have to answer that. Yuko. If Oda-san was dating Yuko-san, then Osamu-san wasn't the only one cheating. Oda was cheating too. And that means Yuko-san also had motive to kill Oda-san. So anyone with a motive is a killer. You haven't done anything but hypothesize. Actually, I got your prince, bitch! Exactly. You've only talked about possibilities. Do you have any conclusive evidence that she was murdered to him? Yes, I do. Her business card. This is the evidence. Is that my business card? This business card has your fingerprints on it. We should be able to compare the prints of this card to the ones on the murder weapon. Yeah! Give me that business card. Let's check it out right now. We finish analyzing the prints on the card. These are Yuko Konoshita's prints. And these are the prints on the ashtray. The prints of Yuko-san's business card are the same as the ones on the murder weapon. I don't believe it. How do you explain that? Even if my prints are on the ashtray, so what? How does that change anything? What do you mean? I ate at the Alps on the day of the murder. I might as well just touched the ashtray when I was there. She's right. There's no crime in touching an ashtray. She's just a customer. No, Yuko's lying. I should call her out on it. All figments in the ashtray were made on the day of the incident. Wait. Yeah, this one. No, that doesn't prove anything. Okay. This one. No, you're lying. Well, what the hell are you talking about? There's no record of you coming to the cafe on the day of the murder. Right, Detective Maida? He's right. We had Cafe Alps employees watch all the security tapes, and they gave statements on that no other cafe employee, former or otherwise, visited the cafe that day. Right, Kinoshita-san? That's right. I've seen Yuko-san's face before, so I would have noticed if she was on those tapes. She definitely wasn't. Which means you didn't come to the cafe on the day of the murder as a customer. So why were your fingerprints on the ashtray then? Fine. Maybe it wasn't on the day of the murder. It might have been the day before. It's not that big of an issue. Nope. You had to have been here on the day of the murder. You weren't a customer. You were the real murderer. Huh? The only person who could have had prints on the murder weapon were those who visited the day of the murder. How did you come to that conclusion? For the end of the coup de grace, I just noticed something to prove when the prints of the murder weapon were made. They washed the ashtrays every day. Where was it? I literally just selected it earlier. The ashtrays here are cleaned every day, but your prints were still on the murder weapon. That means you had to have been here the day of the murder. But the day of the murder, a customer dropped the ashtray, tripping it. Yusei Akisha saw the chipped ashtray and instead of washing it, decided to throw it out. Since you couldn't have come to the cafe as a customer that day, there's the one time you could have left your prints on the ashtray. You did it after Akishi dropped the ashtray on the locker room, when he witnessed Usami cheating on him with Oda. Sometime after Akichi left, and before Kinoshita came to check up on him, you entered the locker room and murdered Oda. Then you put on Iwagawa's uniform and went out the back. Isn't that right? Suck my balls, bitch. Yugo-san, is what Kiru-san says true? It will only get worse if you stay quiet. Shut up. I told you I didn't do it.
やめろ
I give up. Yuko, I'm putting an end to this. What? Do you know something, Kinoshita-san? I knew you came to the cafe that day, Yuko. What? How? I could smell you. It was very faint, but I could smell your perfume all around the crime scene. No way. Why didn't you say this earlier? I'd been in love with Yuko ever since we worked together. That's why I knew the scent of her perfume the minute I smelled it. Sometime after the murder, I happened to run into her again. Eventually, we started dating. One day, I brought up the murder and her face went white. She fell quiet and avoided commenting on anything. That's when I was sure Yuko had been here the day of the crime. Well, I'll be. But I still didn't know exactly what that meant. Or, I should say, I didn't want to know what that meant. When I found out Kiryu-san was looking into the old crimes, I decided to keep it all a secret. And now Yoichi Akichi has suffered 6 years for a crime he didn't commit, all because I didn't say anything. It's all my fault. If I had just spoken up, none of this would have happened. Gee, Kinoshita-san.
さあ、もう言い逃れはできないぜ。
優子さん、今一度尋ねます。あなたが小田さんを殺したんですか？
そうよ。私がやったのよ。
Will you give a statement that Yoichi Akichi is innocent? Yes. Akichi-san had nothing to do with the murder. Yuko, how could you have done such a thing? Was it really just because Oda-san was cheating? Of course that's what it was about. He said he was going to marry me.
Oda-さんの誕生日だった。だから私は彼を驚かそうと思ってプレゼントを持ってお店に向かったの。もうお店も閉まっている時刻だったから裏口から入ってロッカールームに向かったわ。でもそこで見たのは他の女と浮気してる彼の姿だった。私はとっさに身を引いて隠れた。落ち着いて目の前で何が起きているのか理解しようと努めたわ。そのすぐ後に明智さんがやってきた。明智さんはロッカールームの中を覗いて小田さんと宇佐美さんの浮気現場を目撃すると手に持っていた灰皿を落とし小田さんに掴みかかっていったわ。言い争うような声が聞こえた後すぐに宇佐美さんがロッカールームから出てきて裏口から店の外へ出て行ったわ。すぐに明智さんも宇佐美さんの後を追って店の外へ出て行ってしまった。明智さんと宇佐美さんが出て行った後私はロッカールームの中へ入っていった。小田さんは私の姿を見てすごいびっくりしたみたいだったけど浮気がバレたことが分かると開き直って別れ話を切り出してきたわ。宇佐美と一緒になるつもりだから別れてくれってね。その言葉を聞いた途端完全に頭に血が上っちゃって気がついたら近くに落ちてた灰皿で小田さんを殴っていたわ。それからは桐生さんが言った通りよ。私はロッカーにあった制服に着替えてわざと裏口の前で誰かが来るのを待っていた。少しして誰かが客席の方からやってきたから顔を見られないようにして裏口から出て行った。それで部外者の自分には絶対に疑いがかからないだろうって思ったわ。
Several years passed, I ran into Kinoshita-san and we eventually got married. I started selling things as a hobby and it soon turned into a business. Before I knew it, it grew into a large company. It's been 6 years since that day, and my life's been going so well. I can't believe the truth came out now, of all times. Yuko-san. Did you ever think about what it felt like for Akichi-san to have to bear these false charges? What it felt like to be knocked down to rock bottom and have his freedom stolen from him these past 6 years? And think what would have happened if he hadn't if we hadn't revealed the truth just now. How many more years would he have suffered? Only the person who took Akichi-san's freedom away can give it back. You need to turn yourself in. Testify in front of the court and pay for your crimes. Can I escort you to the station? Yes. Yuko! I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back. Masaru. Thank you. Case closed. Fucking Sherlock Holmes up in here. Extra, extra. Guilty criminal for 6-year-old murder turns herself in. The man originally accused of the crime now stands to be acquitted at a new trial. I was wrong about the media. I thought you just went from one person to the next looking for gossip. I didn't think you cared about the people in your articles. I figured you just forgot about them the second they left your pages. You've been worrying about my brother this whole time. You've proved his innocence. There are decent people in the media. Thank you so much for helping me. Nozomi-san. I also have to apologize for the way I treated you. I want to give you a reward for helping me get a retrial for my brother. You don't owe me anything. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't do anything on this. I didn't do anything on this one. Show me there. Settle down, Manji. Proving your brother's innocence was all the work of Kiru-san here. I certainly don't deserve any reward from you. What are you talking about? You did what a real journalist is supposed to do. What do you mean? Sure, you wrote an article saying Akishi was a murderer, but now you've written an article clearing his name. Isn't that the way a real journalist is supposed to resolve things? Sure, but I won't let this be the end of it. I'll continue to follow the truth until the day I put down my pen. That's my duty as a reporter. I said, show me, LeMayo. How you been? I've been alright. How you been, Manji? How's things? That's my duty as a reporter. And I'll be cheering you on. Oofed. Oofed. No, do I have enough to level up? I do. Increase agility of quick step with the alacrity of a winged god cannot use while holding weapons. I need so I'm gonna get something to eat and drink real quick. I'm good. Been working at the correctional. Lol. Luke, help! I subbed and Twitch keeps giving me notifications. Did you sub? I didn't get the notification. Oh well, it says I got 2 subscribers right now, but it didn't give me the notification. What the fuck? And it's not even appearing in my activity feed. I just resubbed. Hang on, I'm waiting for it. It's not appearing in my activity feed, which is weird. Yeah. That's unusual. Why isn't it? I know, because I do got an overlay on. So it should have popped up on the screen, and it's not appearing in my activity feed. But no, man, thanks for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Truly. You're awesome, my man. With the scratch of my balls when I wreck. Oh my god. I summoned the notification of subification. I can't put you. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple minutes break. I gotta get something to eat and drink to level my blood sugar. I gotta go to the bathroom as well, so I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. BRB. Would have been amazing if that worked. Alright, we need to head to Millennium Tower and stop the Stardust hosts. I hear the door quickly. Everyone is coming back. Delete your browser history. Manji, I'd be terrified of what your browser history would be. Entrance locked up. Kiri-san, follow me. We should be able to get in through the back. This is Kyogoku's office. I managed to drag the location out of Iji. Well, beat it out of him, more like it. My browser history is clean, sir. Control-Shift-N, homie. Learn it well. Kazuki-san. Yuya. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Don't worry about that, Kazuki-san. I mean, I'm the one who should have had more faith. It's a shame Iji couldn't do his job, but since you were all nice enough to come here to get knocked off, the takeover should still proceed as scheduled. So tell me, would you like your corpse dumped in the sea? Or up in the fucking mountains? Let's do it! How are you gonna run a host club? You're fugly, dude. He's out. He's almost out. And now he's out. There we go. Did you know about Control-Shift-N? I did not know. How the hell did you... Keep your filthy hands off Stardust from now on. Permanently. Yes, understood. Incognito mode. Yeah, I knew about incognito mode. But I don't do Control-Shift-N. I just... Top right corner, incognito mode. You alright, Kazuki-san? Why'd you run off by yourself like that? I couldn't forgive myself for doubting you, so I just snapped and... Well, there you have it. Kazuki-san. I don't know what's wrong with me. I always lecture the staff like I have all the answers, but where would I be without you guys? I know we got to stick together, and that's why I'm still here. Looks like you were both trying to do what's best for Stardust, each in their own way. I'm sorry we got you sucked into this thing, Kira-san. Well, where's a guy supposed to relax in this town if Stardust is gone? Nah, I gotta learn the shortcut for those fast Europe sessions. Oh my god, I'm not saying that one. Haha. Well, you'll always be welcome. Oh, and I want you to have this. It's not much, but I hope you'll accept it for all you've done for us. You got 100,000 yen. Well, now that's taken care of. What do you say we head back to the club? 8,000 XP. Alright, before starting something new, let's see if there's any sub-stories we can do in Kamurocho that we haven't done yet. Oh, right, the OPA building downtown. Oh, no, that's in Okinawa, right. No, okay. So let's get these sub-stories out of the way. How much of the side story stuff have you completed? Quite a bit. I'm not going to complete all of it because I'll admit this Yakuza is definitely the weakest I've played. I wish that my character would turn around like I was telling him to, but... Alright, he's out. Did you see the Street Fighter 6 trailer? No, I have not. I like watching fighting games, but I never actually play them because I'm terrible at them. And I get mad. I'm like, fuck this. And I just don't play. Again, let me have that last drink of yours. Go watch it right now. I'm playing. I'll watch it afterwards. Alright. There's a sub-story here. You, hi. I hope she's not hiding something from me. But even if... I hope he's not hiding something from me. But even if he is, what can I possibly do? Bartender, I'll have a drink, if you please. Very well, sir. Here you are, sir. Please enjoy. Would you happen to be Kiryu-san by any chance? That's me. Who's asking? So, anyway. Had an itch in my head. So to come up and talk to you so suddenly, but I'm Ryoko Saito. I heard about you from my husband. Your husband? Yes. In the past, he used to work for a particular family. I'm sure you know what kind. Well, he was always going on and on about this amazing guy from Kamurocho. He showed me your picture in a magazine once, and that's how I recognized you. I gotta get you into a fighting game, lol. I've gotten into a few fighting games. I played Injustice. I played Killer Instinct for a little while. I tried Tekken, but I got demolished. Capcom vs Marvel I've played. I played a few fighting games, but I haven't played like genuinely gotten into them because I'm no good at them. Let's see. So what did you want from me? My husband, I think he's planning to murder someone. I could teach you Tekken on PC. Don't have a PC. My husband, I think he's planning to murder someone. Please, you've got to help him somehow. Slow down a minute. What makes you think he wants to do that? Well, back when he married me, he was able to wash his hands of the business and work a normal job. He started working part-time at a restaurant, and we've been able to make ends meet with both of us bringing home a check. Get a PC, bitch. I can't afford a PC. But late one night, I saw him alone with a knife, sharpening it in the shadows. He must have thought no one was watching. Not only that, but he's been making these secretive phone calls to someone I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's one of his old associates, and that's who gave him the order. Come to think of it, he's been doing a lot of strange things lately. We've been eating a lot out a lot more. He buys new clothes. He keeps taking me on these trips, but we don't have that kind of money. None of it added up. And then it dawned on me. My husband must be working another job behind my back. That's the only explanation. He promised me on our wedding day that he'd never make me cry again. But now he's gonna. But now he goes and does this. Manji, I'm not reading that. Maybe he's been pulled into something against his will. There's no way for me to know that. But if that really is true, I'll do anything to get him out of it. Oh, how could he forget our wedding vows? I thought he was a changed man. I'm begging you, Kiryu-san. Find out if my husband is up to something vile, and if he is, put a stop to it. You're the only one who can. Well, yeah, sure. Alright. Suppose I could be of some help. What exactly is that you want to do? Oh, thank you. So my husband should be hitting the mahjong parlor at about this time. You should be able to spot him immediately, since he's usually covered head to toe in bright red sportswear. A man in red sportswear. Okay. Now what I want you to do is to find out where my husband keeps going when he's done gambling, and when you figure it out, would you please give me a call? So all you want to know is where he's been shuffling off to? Okay, I think I can do that. Thank you. Truly. I don't know who else I can turn to at this point. Alright, I need to head to the mahjong parlor. Get that green, get that... just spam me, get that green. Alright, head to the mahjong parlor. Mahjong parlor was down here somewhere, right? Yeah, there it is. How's my health? I should probably get something to eat. Have I ordered everything here? I'm pretty sure I have. I have not. Look, I have a job opportunity that I'm going to apply for on Monday. I can't do it on the weekend. But on Monday, I'm going to apply for a new job. Oh, fuck's sake. Get your Hello Kitty sweater out of my face, you piece of shit. Oh, that's not Hello Kitty, but whatever. Bro, give me the fucking obnoxious piece of shit. Okay, he hit me somehow. Where was I going? Down here. Mahjong. Somebody's coming down. Maybe it's the husband of that lady I spoke with at Bantam. Can't believe I freaking lost again. I just do not have any luck before work. He's covered in red sportswear. Alright. That's gotta be the guy I'm looking for. Time to see what he's up to. Yeah, don't get too close to him. Oh, he's running. What could it be up to in there? I'm sure his wife would like to know. Q. Uh-huh. Right near Smile Burger. That's right. You'll recognize it when you get there. Well, now what? Hey, asshole. I know you've been following me. So just tell me what you want already. Hey, hold on. You got it all wrong. Yeah? That's what they all say. Well, too bad for you. Because there's no way in hell you're dragging me back to that life. I'll fight you tooth and nail if I have to. Oh, wow. Damn it all. Shouldn't have set foot in Kamurocho to begin with. I knew I'd get dragged back in. Relax. I'm not here to drag you into anything. Huh? Wait a minute. Don't tell me. You must be Kiryu-san. Wow. I'm standing face to face with a legend. I used to be in the business too, you know. And I heard all the kinds of crazy stories about you, man. You were like a god. But then you retired after you were made 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. That's actually what inspired me to leave the business myself. Well, that's all fine and good, but I need to know what you've been up to. Your wife's been worrying about you. She has? Well, I guess there is one thing I haven't managed to tell her yet. Think you can keep it secret? You see, I was asked to be a chef at a restaurant I work part-time, so I started going to cooking school. The boss says I can get full-time if I get my cook's license. To me, that's a golden opportunity. We've been wanting to have some kids soon, so I figured having a proper salary was the best way to prepare. So you've been sneaking off to cooking school? Is that it? Well, it ain't my intention to be sneaky. I mean, sure, the school my boss recommended is in a rundown building with no sign out front, but the teacher there is world class. Then what's with the late night knife sharpening? Oh, you mean this thing? Huh, I've been using this to gut tuna. I guess it does kind of look like something you could use to shank another guy. Get the blood flowing. Haha. Now I see this is all coming together. Huh? What's coming together? And why is Ryoko all suspicious of me all of a sudden? I wonder about that lady sometimes. Well, she said you've been a lot more well off in the money department than you should be. Oh, that. Well, I just so happened to win a nice wad of cash at the mahjong tables, so I stashed some away for special occasions. Man, that wife of mine's pretty sharp. There you are. What are you doing here? I wouldn't worry if I were you. Your husband's given me an explanation for everything and it all checks out. Huh? What do you mean? You just gotta trust me, babe. I promised you I wasn't going to make you cry. That was one of my wedding vows. Then you remembered. You remembered your promise. Of course I remembered, babe. You think I'd forget a thing like that? Sorry for putting you through all this drama, Kira-san. I hope you have this for. I hope you can take this for your troubles. 10,000 yen. Thank you for all your help. I feel I can trust my husband much more now. Well, I'd better get going. You got 2,000 XP? Sweet. Next one. Let's do the one in the bottom left corner. We'll drop a save and organize my inventory too. Is that Date-san? Date-san, what are you doing here? Oh, Kiryu. I'm just here on an errand. Errand? What happened to watching Haruka? Oh, I told her I was going shopping. She's over at Serena right now, so I really should be heading back. Well, are you going inside or not? Just staring at the window won't help. No, I was just window shopping, that's all. You sure about that? Looks to me you came here to buy someone a gift. Well, yeah, but I don't really know what to get. Who's it for? You swear not to laugh? Yeah. It's for Mama. You know, the owner of Serena. Oh, that's that's perfectly fine, my man. Ah, you do have a thing for her. I was right after all. What do you mean? You were right. How about you get right out of my business? I could, but I find that your business with Mama is way more interesting. Just so you know, Mama is a middle-aged transgender man. I hope it goes well. Hope it goes well. Thanks. I'm glad I finally got that off my chest. Alright, let's get this over with. I'm gonna ask you, Date-san, how did you find out Mama's ring size? Heh, another trick of the trade. I told Mama I was getting a ring for my daughter, then just slipped the question out in there. She never suspected a thing. Mama is... Oh my god. What's with you in the church? Stop it. She never suspected a thing. Right, Saya-chan must be a young adult now, but Date-san, I never knew you were such a sly devil. Huh. Well, you have to be if you want to live to be my age. I'm sure you gained a lot of wisdom from your previous marriage too. By the way, was it you who helped Mama get settled into Serena? Yeah. Oh no, it's a different Mama. Different. Okay, yeah. All right. So never mind. Mama is the woman at at Serena. Okay. So I thought it was because whenever they refer to, so Mama must be like, you know, a female owner of a bar. Okay, so yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, so she must be talking about the one in Serena, not Angel. Club Angel. I got banned from emailing the fatty. Oh man. Yeah, after what happened with Raina, no one would rent the property. People thought some kind of curse hung over the place. And Mama didn't mind that. Not one bit. The price had gotten so cheap she was practically begging me for the details. I see. I gotta say, I never seen a lady with that much spunk. She'd probably do well no matter where she sets up shop. That wasn't a joke. Luke, I am literally banned from emailing the Vatican. I mean, I'm honestly not sure if I should believe you or not when you say that. I mean, it's entirely possible that you're telling the truth. Yet I know that you like to talk, like you and G like to talk a lot of shit. So I'm honestly not sure if I should believe you or not. Is that what you like about her? Maybe so. Would Mama really accept a ring from Date-san? Guess I'll find out once we're back at Serena. Oh, are we going? Oh, okay. Guess we're going then. I took random dick pics off Google and sent them to... Now I know you're fucking with me. Look up the Vatican email. It's literally that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not what I wanted, but alright, I was hoping to do a double takedown there. Better heal up. Thanks for the gun, peeps. Look up the Vatican email, it's literally that. I swear on my grandpa's left nut. Alright, fine, I'll look it up. Vatican email address. Oh my god, you're not joking, it actually is. Huh? Oh wow, you're not lying. I'm still not sure if I believe you, just because you know the Vatican email off by heart.
桐生。
Oh, is that right? So you've been abroad this whole time? Yeah, somewhere real far. I only came back to Kamurocho because, well, let's just say I wanted to pay a special visit to a special someone. Well, hello, boys. Nice for you to show up. If you're looking for Haruka-chan, she's in the back. He a new customer? Haven't seen him around before. Yes, he says he's been overseas. Apparently there's someone in Kamurocho he came back to visit. Is everything alright? Oh, I was wondering if I could speak with you a moment. Why so formal all of a sudden? I'll take the check, Mama. Sure, hon. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, shit, I don't like where this is going.
お先に。
ああ
That was weird.
ママこれ受け取ってほしいんだ。ママ
もう伊達さんって冗談ばっかり。これさやちゃんに渡す指輪でしょ。
いや違うんだ。これはママに。
本気なの？
ああ、もちろん。ママ、俺はずっと。
出てって。
え？
帰ってくれる？今日はもうお店を閉めるから。
いや、その。
伊達さん、ここまでお世話になっていて申し訳ないけど、二度とお店に来ないで。
え？
Oh! Oh no! Oh! Date-san! I never want to see you again. What did I do to deserve that? Don't worry, Date-san. It's probably nothing you did. You should probably call it a night. I'll see if I can talk to her for you. Thanks, Kiru. I owe you one. Oh, no. Why? Wasn't that a bit too harsh? Kiru-san. Date-san was serious, you know. His heart wasn't in that ring. Did I ever tell you? I was married once? No. Well, it was a long time ago. So that means you're divorced. No. That's not what happened at all. She's a widow. Then, my husband, he died. He was a police officer, you know. Really? Date-san was too, right? A detective? Yeah. Well, I suppose I should fill you in. One day let's just say I was in the wrong place at the wrong time and a robber took me hostage. Really? How did you make it out? It was my husband. He sacrificed his life for me. Oh, okay. Look, I know Date-san left the force to be a journalist, but there's just something about him that makes me think of my husband. It's too much for me to handle. Maybe they might be similar in some way, but Date-san is his own man. Even so, I just can't erase that horrible memory. Every time I think about Date-san as a detective, images of what happened that day flash through my mind, and I just can't block them out.
ごめんなさい。
That's why I can't see him. Please tell him I'm sorry. Fucking Manji. Get fucked! Who should get in touch with Date-san? He's probably somewhere in the area. I'll take a look around. He went this way. You go out back? Nope. Date-san! Where are you, my friend? Oh, hello, locker. Oh, key. If he's not on Theatre Square, he might be down east of the bar. Alright. Is now crying in the corner, fetal position, son. Is that him? There he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, Kiryu, how'd it go with Mama? Well, it's kind of a tough situation. Her last husband was a cop. She says he died in the line of duty trying to save her when she got held hostage. She always said that being with someone who came out of the force reminds her of that awful day. So she's still got him on her mind, huh? Wait, you knew she was married? Yeah. Her husband, Kaisuke, was a cop under my jurisdiction. We crossed paths during a particularly dangerous case. We were going after a serial armed robber by the name of Tsuki Shima. Guy was a real scumbag. That's the guy from the bar. Oh, wow. He came back for her. I can see where this is going. After we tracked him down, Kasich managed to corner Tsukishima. But then Mama walked by and the thug took her hostage, held his gun right to her temple. We got the okay to shoot Tsukushima, but Keisuke was too afraid he'd hit his wife, so he hesitated. And it cost him his life. Yep. Tsukushima took the opportunity to shoot first, and that was it. Kazuki went down. He was over in a blink of an eye. Yasuki did everything he could to protect Mama without pulling the trigger. Maybe that was all he could do, given the circumstances. If Keisuke had shot, there was no guarantee he wouldn't hit his wife. And even if he could hit Chisuke, he'd have to end it in one bullet, otherwise Mama would pay the price. That's a decision no one should have to make. I never could see Keisuke taking another man's life. He always saw the best in even the worst of people, but his kindness ended up doing him in. What happened to Tsukishima? The moment he shot Keisuke, this squad moved in to take him down. Long story short, Tsukishima got sent to the pen, and Mama, she survived, but she lost her other half. I always felt responsible, since the killer was under my jurisdiction, so I've been looking after Mama ever since. I think I understand. Closing the door on you was her way of closing the door on those painful memories of losing someone she loved. Maybe that can be fixed, Date-san. Does she know you were in charge of the case? No. And I'd like to keep it that way. She thinks Keisuke just happened to be at the scene. I see. Anyway, the only thing I could do for Mama was set her up at Serena and show my face there every day. That was something like 9 years ago. At first, I looked after her out of a sense of duty to a fallen comrade, but sooner or later, I fell for her. Sounds like you two have quite the history already. Huh? Wait a sec. What's wrong? That guy. I knew I've seen him before. Here we go. That's him. Kiru, that's Tsukushima. What? The man who was talking to Mama at the counter. He's the one who shot Keisuke. How can she forget the man who murdered her husband? And how could he forget the man who murdered a cop under his jurisdiction? If he was such a massive scumbag, how the fuck could they forget his face? Are you sure about this? 100%. He might look a little different than he used to, but I'll never forget those eyes. Oh, that's probably it. Why would he be at Serena then? You don't think... Shit. Date-san. Was he really the same person who murdered Mama's husband? If so, I can't just leave them alone in Serena. Well then, let's go! Mama's not here. Where is she? Uncle Kaz, a man just came in and took Mama away. What? Are you sure? Yeah. Date-san went after him. Haruka, stay right here until I come back, okay? Okay. Don't hurt yourself, Uncle Kaz. Yeah, slow walk out the exit. Just go, Tsukushima, get your filthy hands off Mama. Help! So you finally remembered, eh? You have any idea how hard it was to track your retired ass down? Let her go. I really was surprised, you know. I go looking for a bar where you hang out, and who do I find? The same woman I took hostage all those years ago. So I figured I'd have some fun with the girl that got away while we settled our score. Date-san, I'll draw his attention. You finish the job. Stay right where you are. I've got a couple friends I'd like you to meet. Oh, hi. Boys, take care of these two. Just make sure you leave Date alive. I want to savor his final moments, in agony. What do you plan to do with Mama? Ah, that, right. That's right. What to do with the lady? Oh, I have a thought. Why don't I be a gentleman and take her somewhere special? I guarantee it'll bring back memories. What? So long, dates. We'll be waiting, that is, if you make it out in your one piece. Date-san. You go, I'll just go Mishima. I'll clean up here. Good looking out, Kiru. Let's show these dickheads how the former chairman operates. Alright then. I'm not playing around, so if you don't want to get hurt, this is your last chance to get back. Oh, there's more behind me too. Oh, that's a big boy. That's two down. Okay, I thought that should have been dodged, but whatever. the rope for? I'm trying to figure out what the rope's been for this whole fucking time in this game. Right, I'm trying to do the heat action, but it's not letting me. Those punks went down easier than swatting flies. Now to get help. Now to go help Date-san. Date-san, what happened? Are you hurt? Damn it! That bastard slipped away from me, and he's still got Mama with him. He mentioned going somewhere that would bring back memories. Would that be? Yeah, probably where he shot Keisuke. Where did it happen? I'll go get Mama back. Don't be stupid, Kiryu. This is my problem, so I need to be the one to solve it. You shouldn't get involved. Date-san. Sorry, Kiryu, but I need to take care of this one alone. If I don't, I'll never have peace of mind. Not about Keisuke, and not about the woman I love. Date-san, don't get yourself killed. I'm worried about Date-san and Mama. Where could they be? Well... guessing it's some sort of dark alleyway. Oh, fuck off, dude. You and your shitty little sunglasses. At night, by the way. I'm trying to remember the picture of the dude shooting the... you know what? It's probably in the Champion District. That's a safe bet. Ooh. 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 I literally just kicked your ass, dude. Literally same dude. Same group of friends too. Oh, That one was a significantly tougher fight, not gonna lie. Use a stamina royale.
Kiryu-san!
Yuri-san, you got to come quick. What happened? I saw Date-san following a guy and the Serena Mama into some shady building, and then a big group of thugs went in after that. I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, which building? Where? The one in Nakamashi Alley. Damn. Date-san told me to stay out of this, but it's too dangerous for him to do this by himself. Why? What's going on? There's no time to explain. If you want to find out, you'll have to come along. Date-san's in trouble. I need to hurry to the building on Nakamashi Alley. Nakamachi Alley. There. Oh, it's marked on green. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck off, dude. Oh, this isn't right. Must be on the outside. Yeah, it must be on the outside. Heh. You should have seen this coming. But you just had to play the hero, didn't you? Enough. You're here to settle the score with me, right? So leave her out of this. What? You got a thing for her, Date? Huh. I knew it from the moment you walked into that bar. Damn you. So you resort to taking hostages and running like a coward. People like you make me sick. Kiryu. Sorry, but I couldn't just leave you hanging. Still can't do anything by yourself, can you? Come on, Date. Come on, Date. Let's dance. The rest of you, take out the fool over there. You'll regret this. Good chunk of health gone. There's a lot of goons here. I might do it again, honestly. It's not letting me. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go. Almost missed it. There's 2 down. Okay, I've got at least 2, possibly 3. He's out.
何してる話せ動くな
本気だぜ
Come on, Day. I've seen you take insane shots before.
全く同じ状況だしかも今回は相手があの警官の上司と来てるあん時は俺もミスったが今回は間違わねえ順番つけてきっちりぶっ殺すまあ1番目は
月島俺はあの警官とは違う
何
聞いてくれママ死んだ男のことを悪く言うのは嫌だが圭介は間違ってる本当に大事なものがあるのなら全てのことから逃げずに戦って戦い抜いて守るべきだでないと戦った本人も残された者もみんなが後悔をする
伊達さん
俺はあんたを大切に思ってる大切なものは自分の手で必ず守ってみせるそれが俺の誇りだそしてこれが俺の答えだ黙れ伊達
Nice. Just a flesh wound.
伊達さん
My hero! Mama, I'm sorry. Date-san. I know I'm not Kaisuke, but I know I'm not right for you either. Oh, stop going to the bar. I can see that I'm causing you more pain. Hey. And besides, I'm proud to have been on the force. Might be the only thing Kaisuke and me have in common. Date-san, you don't have to try and be like Kaisuke to get closer to me, or go out of your way to be different than him. Mama, all I need is some time to process everything, and I promise I'll really think about it, about you and me. Aww. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. At least she doesn't despise you. You stay out of this, and besides, what gives you the gumption to eavesdrop on a man's private conversation? I've got it, Date-san. 9 years of love and revenge. Former detective saves the life of a local beauty. Now is that not front page material or what? I'd say it's garbage material. Turning my personal life into a half-assed attempt at an article? Give me a break. Besides, who invited you here anyway? And why are you flapping your gums like you even know the half of it? Well, it was obvious something was up with you, so I simply followed along. We journalists are always on the lookout for the latest and greatest. You should know that by now. Hey, Kiru, you didn't spill the beans to this schmuck, did you? Who knows? That's it. Aren't you a journalist yourself? It's fine that you're proud to have been a detective, but show some spirit for the current job too. You'll be a much happier person. I got to charge my laptop. Never mind. I'm gonna have to end the stream in half an hour soon, anyways. Great. Now I'm being lectured by this character. You know what? I'm done. It's time to go drinking. You guys coming or what? 20,000 XP. Yay. What's going on in the ramen shop? Hey fam, hang on. Let me recharge my energy first. Yo. Alright fam, what you need? See what happens? You eat the ramen, you damn well better pay for it. What happened? That guy... Oh my god, why is it this? I can't believe that bastard. He's has gotten that far already. Oh, it's this guy again too. Damn it, the owner makes the ramen with pride. I can't let him disrespect us like this. Fuck off. I'll just pay for it. I'm not chasing. I'll pay for him. This isn't about money. It's about the rules. It's about pride. It's about the burning drive to defend our honor. Wait, you bastard. Damn it. That Laras is too fast. Ugh, I don't care if the owner said to let him go. I can't let him get away with this. Even if he ever comes back, I'll destroy him. Yeah, we're not coming back here. Fuck that. I'm not doing the chase sequences. They're so shit. It's better if I head south and then turn. Oh, fuck off, Tubbs. More comfy soles? Bro, come on. Give me something fucking different for a change. Hey, lady, can you tell me where Doc Emote's clinic is at? Not even a response? This ain't the city I remember. Or the people, for that matter. That guy's looking for Immortal Medical Clinic, huh? Yo, what you need, fam? Hey, you said you were looking for a Doc Emote's clinic? That's right. Can you help me out? I know where the clinic's at. But what is it you need from him? Well, the doc took good care of me in the past. Haven't been to this city in 15 years. I'd like to drop by and say hello. Think you could take me there? Hell, this city's changed so much. I don't know which way is up. Take him. You got it. Just follow me. You gonna take me there? Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. He was... Where was he again? He was up here, wasn't he? Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, Immortal Medical Clinic. Really? This place is a whorehouse now. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but... The clinic's on the 3rd floor. Come with me. Hey, Doc. What's it been, 15 years? Well, if it isn't Tatsumi. So you're out of jail now, huh? That's right. Thanks to you. You were right, Doc. It was easy to get out when I learned how to keep my head down. Good. Glad to hear that. What exactly did he get out for? Tatsumi here was in the Yakuza, and he was thrown in the slammer some 15 years ago for something trivial. I've got an idea, Kiru. Why don't you show Tatsumi around the city? I bet he hardly recognizes it. Show him around. It's a deal. I'll show you around. I appreciate that. I don't even know any good places to eat here anymore. So long, Doc. Let's go out for a few drinks next time, huh? On me. I'll take you up on that. Take care now. I have to actually show him around. Ugh. So he wants. So he probably wants to go somewhere to eat. Let me talk to him. Take me to this Millennium Tower. Okay. That's literally just here, so that's good. Here we are, the Millennium Tower. Real colossus, huh? Must have taken a lot to get it built. I heard a lot of rumors about this place. They say some bad stuff went down here. And just now, I heard some people talking about a chopper shooting and the hell out of it once. Oh yeah. They've also been 2 bombing incidents. Bombing incidents? What's this city coming to? Oh, for fuck's sake! Hey, you got a lot of nerve coming back to the city, old man. And you ain't getting a free pass. Damn it! Get this asshole. This time, he's leaving town in a fucking hearse. Shit. We know you're back in town now. You're gonna pay for this. Sorry about that. Didn't want to get you involved in all this. It's fine. So where do you want to go next? How about Shangri-La for all time's sake? Shangri-La? Right. If we keep going straight along to High Boulevard, there should be a high-class brothel over there. Wants to go to a high-class brothel? Alright. Keep heading straight to Thai Boulevard. So go down this way. Guess I'll take this guy to Shangri-La. Where is it? It could be down here. Oh yeah, it most likely is, yeah. Okay, I guess let's go this way. Oh, it must be, yeah, it must be this thing here. Right, I remember this. This is Shangri-La. Where's the brothel? They shut down about 4 years ago. There was a lot going on here. I heard in the joint that some arsehole crashed a dump truck into the place. Yep, that was Majima. Looks like it's true. What's the point of having a nice building if you can't have any fun in it? I heard Shangri-La had the best brothel in Kamurocho too. What a disappointment. Well, sorry. I thought you might show up here, you horny son of a bitch. Too bad Shangri-La moved on without you, old man. I'm out of the business now. I went to the joint and washed my hands of everything. These guys have been after you? Yeah. Some stuff happened before I went to prison. Tell me about it afterwards. Snuff out both of these bastards. Really? We just kicked you guys' asses. Did you bring help this time? No, it's still you three. He's out. Thank fuck, because he has that crazy fighting style that I hate so much. I thought you were fresh out of prison. I'm sorry I disgraced our boss, but I did my time. My duties as a Yakuza are over once and for all. It's just that easy, huh? Well, that's not enough for what you did. If you're not gonna leave this city alive, then we'll make sure you leave it dead. Well, I was in the Yakuza 15 years ago. There was a big war going on just outside the city. I was a big name in the business back then. Had to lead a lot of boys into battle. And then one day, my son was abducted. That day, I abandoned my duty to save my son. Our family ultimately won the war, but we lost a lot of boys out there. All cause I wasn't there to lead them. I took responsibility for the war and turned myself in, but the boss cut me off from the family while I was in prison. Only natural, I guess. I disgraced the boss and got my brothers killed. There's one more place I'd like to go. Could you take me to West Park? The homeless gather there. Pretty sure it's in the north. Yeah, I know the place. That's where we're going. Oh, okay. So what? Oh, we have to go this way. Okay. This is West Park. What the hell happened to it? Where's all the homeless and their big old tent community? A building called Kamurocho Hills should have gone up here by now, but it's still a vacant lot. This is where I met my boss for the first time. But the place I used to know is gone now. Boss? It's been a while, Tatsumi. What are you doing here, boss? I heard from the young bucks you were back in town. Had a feeling you'd stop by West Park sooner or later. You've been using the family to get revenge on me? Is that what this is all about? Not even close. You and I live in different worlds now, Tatsumi. After you went to prison, I cut you off from the family. Officially and personally. You got no place in Kamurocho now. Even if I forgave you from the past, we still got plenty of boys who want you dead in the ground. No compromises. And I ain't got enough power to calm them all down myself. So get the hell out. Don't ever show your face in the city again. Yeah, guess that's the only solution. Hey, boss. Can I ask you one more thing? What? My son. What happened with my son? Don't worry about that. He's living safe and sound with his mother. Way out in Toshigi. You tell him? We told him you're dead. He thinks I'm dead, huh? Yeah, I guess that's for the best. I'm out of here, boss. Take care of yourself. Tatsumi, thank you. Thanks for looking after Tatsumi for me. Here's a little token of my appreciation. Ought to come in handy for a guy like you. He's really a good guy. Not cut out for this business. Guys like him belong in the straight and narrow. Tsumi's boss seems to respect what kind of guy he is. You got 3000 XP. Alright, one last sub-story. And I might end the stream there. I mean, that was a sad sub-story. Yeah, better eat.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
What do we got? Hey there.
いらっしゃいま
Oh,
せ。
hey, a robbery.
おい。
I like it. Hey, give me all the money in the register and be quick about it. Your life's worth more than your job, right? Eek. A robbery? Okay, okay. I'll get you the money right away, sir. Just don't hurt me. Stop fucking around and clean out that register. Cut the crap. What do you think you're doing? Who the hell are you, asshole? You wanna die today? Should be asking you that. Give it up. If you take this any further, you'll go to prison. I don't have a choice, man. Don't be a hero. I don't want to have to kill you. Alright. Looks like he's a desperate man. That was easy. What the hell are you? It's over. Turn yourself in now and you'll get a light sentence. No way. I can't get caught. I have to do this for her. I have to. For her. Out of my way. Don't tell me I have to chase him. What happened to that criminal? Sorry. He got away. The cashier okay? Just fine. We still got all our money and no one was injured. Wait. We have to chase down that criminal. And I've got to call the police. I hate to be so bold, but could you go after the robber? We'll really appreciate it. That robber had something else going on. What was he talking about? Go after the robber. Alright. Leave him to me. Thank you, sir. I'll pay you for your service. So please, go after him. I'll go after the robber. You call the cops. Yes, sir. Please don't tell me it's going to be a chase. Guy's quick on his feet. There's no trace of him. I need to ask around for witnesses. Yo, fam, did you see a robber go past here? Did you see a guy flying out of the convenience store just a minute ago? People are going in and out of there all the time. What was he wearing? Pretty sure he was dressed in a black jacket. He had a black jacket on. Okay, I saw a guy in a black jacket running out towards the children's park. Children's park. Got it. Oh, fuck off, dude. Hey, fam. Hey. You got nowhere else to run. How the hell did you find me? I'm not going to the cops. Ooh, he's a fast hitter. Damn it. I'm not gonna let you mess this up. Ishio, please stop doing all this. Akemi, what are you doing here? A police officer was asking me all these questions about a convenience store robbery and some investigation. I didn't want to believe it. Well, I did it. But this is the only way I can make you happy. Because my ex left me in debt. That's not anything for you to worry about, Yoshio. But Akemi, you're pregnant. What are we gonna do about the baby? What kind of father would I be if I let our child start out life in debt? If we keep working hard, we can make it through somehow. What am I going to do if you're arrested? What do I tell him when he asks about you? I don't know. So that's what this is all about. Urge him to turn himself in. Turn yourself in. It's your first offense, right? And no money was stolen, so it's a petty crime you won't be getting locked up for. And think about your kid. It's a lot harder to have a dad in jail than a parent in debt, right? That's right. And what if you're not there when our child is born, Ishio? I just couldn't deal with that. Kimi. I'll go with you to the police. Alright. You know, I actually feel kind of grateful to you, guy. You helped us sort out this mess, and I'm gonna turn myself into the cops now. And you were right. I want to clean myself up before I hold my kid. Well, it's time for us to pay a visit to the police now. Thanks for all your help. And that's what happened. I see. That robbery knew he was making a mistake all along. The robbing a convenience store wouldn't get him nearly enough to pay off that heavy debt anyway. You know, I've got a little one of my own, and I can sort of empathize with how panicked that guy must have been. I'll go give my testimony to the police now, and I'll do what I can to give him a lighter sentence. Oh, yeah, and here's the payment I promised you. It's not much, but I'd like you to take it. Well, I better get going. You got 3,000 XP? Alright, well I am out of time, so I am going to end the stream here. And next time we pick this up, we should be able to end it. Oh, big stretch. Alright. Alright everybody, well that's it for me today. I am going to jump off here. So firstly, I want to thank Manji and Boom for coming around in the chat. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Manji, thanks for the 2 months, man. I can't forget that. That's important. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And I shall see you guys next time. Alright, everybody. Take care. And have a good one.